Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hi guys, you join me here, Snowman86, and we are on Farming Simulator 19, and we are currently on a map called Westby, Wisconsin. It is version 2 by Tired Iron Modding, and I'll leave a link in the description to his Facebook page where you can find the link for this map. There was a version 1 out nearly possibly a year ago to this stage now, and version 2 has just refined it and really does make this a nice map. So for those of you looking at a slightly different map, we'll bring it up here now on the mini map, and you'll see it's just a nice layout. In fact, we'll actually go all in and we'll go to the big map here. So you'll see we're dealing with contours and lots of waterways. So the map is nicely laid out. It's done in blocks of land. So you'll see there, if you're looking to buy this area down here, you're buying it in little areas. If you want to buy this farm that's here, it's a whole block costing you $625,000, and there's another farm here. So you have 3 farms all in. This is where the shop and stuff is, and then the rest is just land, and it really is well laid out. Credits to the map maker, Tired Iron Modding. He's done a very, very good job here again. So as I say, just a couple of refinements that were done to this map. The multi-angle is in, it's seasons compatible, all the stuff you would expect at this stage. So with that said, that's the map we are looking at. Now this is where we have bought, is this section up here. We're just going to zoom in here now, and as you can see the current contours, we're just going to flick to the plowed section, and you'll see the areas that were currently plowable are red, and anything that has the blue line around it are fields I will be extending. So we'll be closing up a lot of the grassways, so we won't be going for it. We'll be planting grass if we're looking for grass. That is the goal we're looking for here. So if we do venture into cattle eventually at some stage, we will be planting grass in different areas, and that's what will get us through. But for now, we've closed things up. We've expanded a few fields, so we'll have a couple more acres and really maximizing the amount of cereal crop we can get to begin with. So that is the plan for that, guys. So we're just going to do a quick flight over the yard, and I'll reduce the mini map there. So this is the starting farm. That's the main entrance down here, and again nicely drawn up in there. You can split out this way here to the right and brings you down into these fields here, which is where we will be working in a second. Nice little pond here where we can get water for our animals and stuff if we need it. And it's just a quick overview of the land as we spread out on here. You'll see my tracks that I have made. It's just one pass around where I am looking to extend as much as I can, and you'll see some of the areas we've gone into, a bit of shrubbery to be removed and stuff, and we've just blocked in a couple of fields on the downhill here, and then also we've extended a couple, making them larger. So spin over here. This is also a new area, it wasn't in version 1, and it's just another grain sell point, and it's nicely laid out again on top of the hill. I believe it is even called Hillside Grains. So as we shoot down here now to the back side of the farm, this is just a grass field which we will be plowing up, and the decision to either planting grass or to a cereal crop, we don't know yet. Excuse me. And this is our cow pasture. So you can see the cow pastures are really well done out with the tracks and the waterways, must say. And if I actually just quickly shoot up the road here to this farm, you will see again another well laid out tracks, and just the way it's done with the water running down off the yard there, exceptionally looks really well, must say. Credit again. It is a nice looking map. So that is farm number 2 for anybody who's interested, and these silos with the red here do function as a silo, so bear that in mind too, that you have 3 of these silos on each farm and they are functioning. And we're just going to quickly shoot over here to the third one, and this is farm number 3. And again, these bins which you see on other farms as well, these are active bins, and I do believe they require a auger to work them as well. And there is the silo again. So really nice tidy map. We can shoot up here to the sell point. This is just one of the sell points, Conagra, and then we have our shop, and that is some of our starting equipment just sitting there. We've gone kind of small, and then we're into another sell point over here, and then you're into just what is a very beautiful and scenic map. and there's definitely the contours laid out in the fields and stuff definitely add. Now you will come across a lot of this as well, whether it is just kind of maybe a house with a barn and stuff. So for those who want to maybe expand their own operation, you have that option as well. This is one, there's another one there in the distance. We just zoom over to it quickly. So you'll see you have a couple of areas, and again you could expand this bit of landscaping and you could create yourself your own little farm as well, so you don't have to play with the standard in-game farm. So that is an option as well for those who want it. And there's another one down there in the lakefront. So lots of little options. As I say, the map is really well detailed and laid out, so we are liking it. And I did play version 1 and I did enjoy my time on that. So with version 2 we can only hope for replicate it. So that is just a quick overview of the current map we will be starting into. For those who want to see Seneca County continue, leave me know in the comments below, and we will continue to run with this series. We might do one win. We might split them over a course of 2 weeks and play Westby week 1 and Seneca week 2 or something like that. So we'll see how we go. So that is the layout for this. As I say, it's very tidy, nice little map. So what we got to do now is we just got to get back out of here. We're going to head down for our tractor. Actually, we'll quickly just show you the starting equipment we've decided to go with. So it's all kind of older school stuff. Again, the idea being that we build up to the bigger gear and again more land. So we've the old case 7250 Pro, the case 1660, a Joskin trailer, the 5.5 meter header, 6 meter corn header, chisel plow, and you'll see the prices in this gear. It isn't the dearest. The most expensive piece is our planter, and we have gone for soybeans and corn are the two we'll be aiming for in this map. Sprayer, header trailer, and that is kind of us. That leaves us 10,000 for seed and fertilizer. We'll probably have to dip into the bank a little bit. We are in loan of, I think it's 100,000 at the moment, so we do have a debt running over our head as well. So the idea here is to really start turning money as fast as we can and see if we can make it all back and grow the farm. So just going to run down in along here. Again, it's really nicely laid out. Round bales just sitting there, the lake or pond even, it's just there, and again nice gentle slope into it, so it really looks the piece. And this is our tractor. So as I say, we just did the outside rounds of the fields to mark them. I kind of wanted to show you what we were aiming for without getting too involved in it. So we're just going to continue here now. We're got a lot of plowing to do. We will be renting a lime spreader, as we don't own one at the moment, so we will be renting one, and the plan there again is to try and reduce the cost. We don't need all the equipment starting off, as we'll only be liming every third go, I believe it is. So, and we will be rotating, as I say, between soybean and corn. Now once we get into cattle, we might plant a bit of wheat or oats, again depending on which way we fancy going about it. And just so you know, all the older gear we've decided to start with this time, we have no GPS, so everything's going to have to be manually driven. So can't afford to rely on the GPS to keep our lines straight and stuff. And again, as you'll notice from the outline of the fields, not a whole pile of it is straight anyway. A lot of curves and indentations and stuff on the outlining marks, so again, we'll keep it interesting. And you can see there the multi-train angle is down to a fine detail, which I do like. I'm just going to plow under that bush and bust it up. So while we get around here, guys, I just want to say hope you all had a great Christmas, and hope Santa was good to everybody here, and hope you had enjoyed your time at home with family and friends and all that good stuff that comes with it. And rolling into the new year then, for us it'll be much the same. We're going to kind of continue on here and hopefully slowly grow weight while enjoying ourselves at the same time. So after this run here, now we need to be careful here on our waterways. We do not want to blank our waterways. So we're just going to hit Y. We want to keep the waterways somewhat intact. We have expanded a few, but these ones we'd like to keep if we can. They just add that little bit of a nice kind of romantic touch and vibe about the map. So again, for those of you looking for a link for this map, you will find it below in the description. It's simply just a link to Third Iron Modding, and that's his link. I'll be Facebook page, sorry. So you just pop in there, leave him a like, and download the map, and away you go. It really is a tremendous piece of work. So credit where credit is due. Make a tight turn here. So as I say, guys, the goal really is as simple as we're just going to plow in all our fields, get lime on them, and then we're just going to start deciding where we're planting corn, soybeans, if we are going to do a wheat crop or a cereal crop. We will see how that works out for us too. We might do it just to break up. I believe you have to plow after planting corn, so we might leave corn as our third option. But we have enough fields to be able to enable a nice rotation, so fingers crossed that all works out for us. So guys, instead of again going through this rigmarole, if you enjoy me doing it as a slower paced series, again let me know, or if you prefer the time lapses and getting through the work as fast as we can and progressing, again whichever style suits you guys, let me know and we'll try and aim towards it. So, unfortunately, the joys of real life farming is you cannot time lapse, you've got to stick with it. So bearing that in mind, I do tend to try and play it as realistically as I can. As I say this, as I've ploughed the headlands first, and people will give out to me about that. So, but we are aiming for a realistic series again if we can. So for the first time ploughing, you're going to have to forgive me as I was marking out my plots. but from here on in we will aim for that to be just that little bit more again realistic in terms of spraying and stuff as well again, guys. So but if you enjoy the time lapses and stuff and want to see more of them, especially when we're doing work like this and stuff, throw it into the comments, guys. Or if you're happy for me to keep just plodding along here and plow away, again, all feedback welcome. So don't be afraid to jot it down in the comments. So just so you're aware, guys, we will be finishing this map up with just a quick kind of fly around of the map. It will be done in landscaper mode. We're just going to kind of showcase the full thing, kind of go corner to corner, and just show you off really where the little nooks and crannies and the, I suppose what it can only be described as quite nice detailing in the forestry areas and the streams and stuff like that. So that'll be coming up here shortly, so that's something again to look forward to. As I say, it really is just a nicely well laid out map. For those who have played version 1, there is a small few changes in the land, I believe, but for the most part you will recognize most of the areas again straight away. So again, as I say, credit where credit's due. Great little map, so I'm looking forward to our little series here on it. So I think we're just going to come to a stop here, guys, and we're just going to shoot up here into landscaping, and we're just going to quickly start here at the top corner. So again, you'll see that in nice detail what's ahead of you. Nice little grass pasture here, leading into these fields with again the lovely contours and stuff. It is really well laid out, the way they bend an arc to follow the terrain. So there's a nice bit of option there, and again, I'd imagine for those who don't want it, you can plow them under. That's the beauty of leaving the grass verges in between, and you can just really make all one area. Again, nice big open pasture there, and again you see the contours kicking in here then on the fields. So there's the animal cell point, I believe, and buy point. It's just stuck in there. So some really rolling hills as well, so for those of you who like the bigger tillage equipment, one to watch out for definitely. Just be wary that your bigger gear and horsepower will be required. So a little bit of a run down area there, a couple of houses here, and coming up again onto one another of these well laid out kind of areas that you can start your own farm if wants be, or even if needs be. So small little sections as you see there. So really is well laid out. Nice little bit of woodland there then as well. So there's good options here for everybody. Rolling hills there into the background. We're just going to spin ourselves this way so we see again a bit more on the map. So again, it's just really well laid out. I suppose I'm just repeating myself here now at this stage, but I just like everything about it. It's a good little map. So an ideal for a small little multiplayer series, even if somebody wanted it. As you can see, we're flowing here with the hills, and see how quickly things disappear in the background again. Really just aids to the beauty of the map. So coming through here, and there's a couple of creeks and gullies. You'll see one there now. We'll just follow that up and just see how well it's laid out, and a little track through it there, running up through the farm there, and kind of a man-made pond area. That's a nice little setup there. And we are coming back into our farm again. So really well laid out, must say. Down here, actually, I'm just going to shoot here a quick backlead. This area that I was on about here, this is your straw and hay, or yeah, straw and hay sell point is inside in this barn here, and that road leading up is new, and that leads all the way up here to where the sell point is. So again, really well laid out. A little bit of a machinery shop here, and there is a trigger there as well. I believe you can customize your vehicles or even repair them. It's a bit of a vehicle workshop, so that's a nice touch too. And you can see all the other gear, implements and stuff laid out there. So lots on this map to do, guys. Definitely one to worth checking out if you're interested in this style of play. As I say, you can do something similar to what I'm doing, plow in areas if you're not the biggest fan of the contours, or if you want to play exactly as the map is. Sorry about that. If you want to play exactly as the map is, you can as well. I just like being able to fertilize grass areas and stuff like that, instead of just relying on it naturally regrowing. So with all this said, guys, I've been Snowman86. This has been Westby, Wisconsin. And as I say, the link for the map is in the description below. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I'll catch you all later. Take care.